husband. And the majority of the time, the spouse will say, well, if you loved it that much, then why didn't you just order it? So, this is, imagine for a moment what your thank you calls look like in these situations. You call, you are thanking that customer for their order, and you tell them what a pleasure it was to meet them, and they respond, is it too late to add on to my order because I wanted to go ahead and get that collection? Or they say something like, I was talking about it to my husband, and I do want to get that collection. I thought it was too much to spend, but he said go ahead. Now, at this point, that is your opportunity to suggest hosting a party with you. And you can say something like, well, Mary, would you like to go ahead and book a party so that you can get that collection at half off? Or did you want to place an order for that right now? You will be amazed at how often someone who had second thoughts and wanted to add to their original order decides to accept your offer to host a party during that thank you call 2 days later. And actually, only about 8 to 10% of your 2-day calls will result in an add-on order, but about 20% of those calls will turn into parties on your calendar. It's also important to understand, though, that it's rare for someone who has realized that they'd like to add to their order to actually pick up the phone and call you. It's common for them to presume that it's too late, plus people are busy and they forget. However, if you just pick up the phone, or in some cases, send them a message or an email, and make that thank you call 2 days after they order, you're providing an easy opportunity for them to update their order, and you'll already be providing superior service to them. They may also want suggestions of what will go well with what they ordered. So again, and then in that case, that's a great chance to upsell. And then again, the purpose of this call is to thank them. It's a thank you call. Take the attitude of gratitude. People will be pleasantly shocked to hear from you. And so some examples of what you can say is, it was great meeting you at Amber's Facebook party last night. Such a fun night. If I can be of help to you with your makeup choices, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. Thanks again. Or, it was great meeting you at Amber's party last night. Weren't those brownies to die for? You made some great choices on your makeup. You're going to love how long your lashes are. I can't wait for you to get them. I will be in touch after you receive your makeup. And another great thing too is to let them know how they helped, Susie, how many dollars they helped Susie get. So in that case, you can say something like, thank you for attending Susie's party and helping her earn so many free products. Did you know she got $50 in free products? You helped her get that, so thank you. Before I let you go, I just wanted to let you know that I received shipping information on your order today, and you should be receiving your order in 3 days. I would like to follow up in a couple weeks just to make sure everything is okay and you are happy with your purchase. Would that be okay? What is the best time of day to reach you? So what I really like about that message is that you are telling her how many free dollars the host has earned. You are giving her shipping information, and then you're also asking permission to follow up in 2 weeks. And so again, that's it. You're not selling her anything. You're not asking for a booking, nothing. You are just saying thank you, informing her that her items have shipped, and asking permission to follow up in 2 weeks. This call, you want it to be very short, or message, you want it to be very short. And that way, too, it will let her know that you're being very respectful of her time. And let's see. Then the second call now is going to be 2 weeks after the first call. And again, whenever possible, try to make this a phone call. And this call is going to be a service call. You are coming from a place of service. So you want to say something like, did you receive your products okay and in good condition? Are you enjoying your mascara? How many compliments have you gotten? Is there anything I can do for you right now? Are you enjoying your makeup? End the call with something like, I value you as a customer, and customer service is very important to me. From time to time, I would like to touch base with you to see if there's anything else I can do to take care of your needs. Would that be okay with you? This part is very, very important because you are making a commitment to the customer to keep in touch, and you're getting their agreement so that you can feel good about calling to provide them excellent service. You are continuing to build your relationship with this call. Chances are she has been showing her new purchase to everyone and getting compliments. She may be thinking of having a party or possibly becoming a presenter. If the conversation leads itself to that direction, great. If not, it's okay. Continue to make this about her. Again, ask if you can follow up in a couple months to check in and let her know of any specials going on. Make sure she has your contact information, and in case she needs to reach you before then. What I actually do, every person that orders from me, I send them a catalog. I actually, this last season, for some reason, I had probably about 70 old catalogs, and I did not throw those away. I mailed those to every person who ordered from me, and then I included a business card and a handwritten thank you note. I don't have a copy of the thank you note with me, but it says something like, how I appreciate their business. Make sure to take a selfie, tag me on Facebook, and then if you ever need anything, here's, my address or my website. But anyway, again, that way they have your contact information. And I just read something recently too that talks about a catalog. A catalog stays in people's hands for a long time. Months and months later, they, might still have that catalog sitting on their nightstand, where a business card gets thrown away or lost. So anyway, you also want to make a note of anything going on with her that you can follow up with in the future. And some examples would be moving, remodeling, new baby, vacation plans, etc. And then make sure to set a date for follow-up in 2 months. So that third call is going to be 2 months after the second call. This call is to touch base and to offer information. This contact helps establish you as their consultant. So you are the person they come back to when they are in need of more makeup. And again, you're just constantly touching them, constantly being in front of them, constantly connecting with them so that you become their consultant. You want to make sure to schedule these calls so that you don't have anyone fall through the cracks. This call helps deepen your connection and lets the customer feel like they know you better. These calls are more free-form, touching base calls because the topics are going to depend on what you have learned from them when you met them originally and any details that have come up in previous calls. Again, this is why it's so important to make good notes after each time you encounter them. The more you can engage with your customers and make them feel important, the more connected they'll feel to you, and the more likely they are to do further business with you and also to refer you to people. So in this third call, you call them up, you make pleasant conversations about what's going on in their lives, and then you might have a conversation something like, I hope the last few months have treated you well. What's new in your life? We have just gotten a bunch of wonderful new products that have been released. There is this new color of lipstick that I thought you would love. I would love to get together and catch up. I also have a VIP group where I share about new products, special events, giveaways, and great deals on makeup. If you would like to be a part of that, I will add you. I look forward to keeping in touch. Please let me know if there are certain times of year, such as a birthday, Christmas, Mother's Day, that I can follow up with you to make sure you have what you need. And then if you're sending it through email, or you could actually do this through Facebook Messenger also, attach the current hostess and customer special flyer or a link to the current customer specials from your site. And then let's see. On this call, it is okay to ask for a booking or a referral. You can say something like, we've had so many new products come out since I last saw you. What do you think about getting together with your girlfriends and getting some free makeup? Do you know of anyone who may be interested in earning some extra income with this great opportunity? Do you know about my referral program? And that is something is very important to make sure you have a referral system in place. And a quick example of a referral system would be giving them a free mascara for referring anybody who signs up with you, or a free lip gloss. Now, we can't do incentives for having some, like, say if Susie joins, I can't say, Susie, I'll give you a free mascara for joining. But if somebody refers them to you, you can give the referral person a lip gloss or a mascara or something. So, make sure you have a referral system in place. And so that's it. These calls don't take very long. They actually only take about 2 minutes. The power is in having a systematic approach so that the calls are not random. You want to be contacting these people on a regular basis, and you are positioned to have a stronger business and a more professional reputation. After this call, especially since our products are consumable, you will want to stick to a check-in call just like this one every 2 months. So it will go 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, and then 2 months, 2 months, 2 months. Unless, of course, they purchase something again, and then you would start over again. If they would, purchase another item, then you're going to want to follow up with them again in 2 days to make sure, to thank them. 2 weeks later to make sure they got it okay. Or, 2 days later, you would want to let them know what the shipping information. 2 weeks later, have they received it okay? And then again in 2 months to see if, they need to reorder. Let's see. So I guess I have a few extra tips here too if you're trying to book certain times of the year. In the summer, on that third call, that the 2 month call or the 2 month email, you can also, if it's like, say, summer, you can say something like, the summer is such a fun time to get people together for a backyard cookout or a play date. I can entertain your friends and provide them with great deals on some of our brand new products that came out this month. And at the end of the party, you can go shopping on me. I would love to party with you this summer. If it's fall, you can say something like, your friends will thank you for hosting this fall and making their holiday shopping so fun and easy. The sooner the better, as our popular products sell out fast, and we want to make sure you all get your favorites. If it's winter, you can say something like, the new year is a great time to get your friends together for a fun ladies' night out. January parties are always some of the most well-attended parties because people really are looking for a chance to connect and relax after the craziness of the holidays. Let's plan something awesome to treat your friends. And then if it's springtime, you can say something like, now is a great time to get together online or in your home with some friends and see the new releases from March. And look at options for Easter baskets and birthday. Here are the dates I have open. And then you would give them some dates. Let me know what works best for you. And then in closing here, you may have some questions on how to create a follow-up system. So now that you have the words to use for customer care, how do you implement it? Developing a system is key. You'll want to have a good tracking system for your calls. I use a CRM program, and CRM stands for Customer Relationship Management. And I use karmacrm.com. That's KARMA CRM.com. But since then, I've actually heard that Nutshell is really good, and that's just Nutshell, is really good. But actually, even in these high-tech days, it still works